Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Libra Got 90. I'm just back with another Dead by Daylight video. This video is just specifically about camping and why I feel like sometimes you just have to leave your teammates to escape. I mean, it is what it is. Listen, I'm gonna tell you just like this, right? I'm keeping it a bean with you. Like, if I'm on hook, depending on the killer, depending on the situation, leave me behind and escape. I don't care. Like, listen, I got virtually 3,000 hours into this game in Survivor. Nothing surprises me. Nothing really gets me tilted unless I'm playing with like silly or goofy or just newer survivors who just don't really understand how to really work as teammates. But for the most part, I don't really care what the killer does. I mean, outside of being slugged. Like if I'm being slugged, and I'm not gonna get off topic, I just want to say this. If I'm being slugged on the ground in like any time in a part of the match, I'm not really that mad. I'm just gonna heal up. But when I'm being slugged, and let's say it's me and another survivor, and that killer really wants to greed that 4K, where it's not like, okay, I just got off the hook, he hit me, and he don't know if I have decisive strike. He's just waiting for me to like, use it or whatever. So he's trying to like bait it out. I'm talking about if it's just me and another survivor, and he downs me and finally catches me, pause, and let's say a survivor's hiding for hatch possibly. That killer will literally slug you and wait and look for that survivor, and now you have to either decide to either DC and possibly get that 5-minute ban, or you just have to wait for their vanity. That's what I don't like. But then that's when you might have to bring like Unbreakable or wherever the case is. I don't know, but the point is this. The thing about camping, and there's two types of camping, right? There's face camping, where let's say a killer like Bubba is like looking at you dead in your face while you're on the hook, and he's not leaving. He's right there. He wants you to know I'm looking at you. I don't know if you like bust his ass in the loop, but I don't know what the case is. But at the end of the day, that's face camping. He's just looking dead at you while you're on the hook. Proxy camping is he's not necessarily looking and just standing like staring at you, but he's pretty much surveilling the area, trying to intercept anyone that's trying to unhook you, right? So that's basically proxy camping. My thing is this: camping sucks. I don't care how many hours you have into this game, or if you're new or whatever the case is, it sucks, right? But people have to understand there's two sides to the game. Like our job as survivors is to do generators. That's the main objective. Do totems to cleanse out any hex or possibly know it, or just in general, right? Being chased, right? Like you get bold points. There's like 4 emblems. But the people got to realize too, the killer's job is to do what? Kill. It's literally that. It is to do nothing else. It is not to do generators. It's not to farm with you, right? The entitlement that survivors have developed into this game is crazy. So if the killer's not quote unquote fun if he doesn't farm with you. Like I've seen some quote unquote salty survivors who literally was like, hey, I want to farm with you, man. Like, dude, that's not his job. He don't have to do that. Like, don't expect them to do that. Don't expect anything nice from the killer. Like, I have done that, man. Like, I've literally sat there and said, I'm gonna try to, be cool and all that, and try to hope the killers be nice. No, man. I done had a killer, and again, I ain't trying to get off topic. I done had a killer literally let us farm with him, and play around and stuff like that, and be chill. And then at the end, he had nowhere to end up hooking us and start nodding his head at the hook. I trust no more killers. My job is to do what, killer? Is to quote unquote gen rush, right? But my job is to do generators. So I don't understand that concept either. I feel like if you're quote unquote gen rushing, there's not much map pressure. But anyway, if you have a killer that's like weak, like let's say Trickster, and he doesn't have a real, I mean he can get in, that one move he does. I forgot what it is, when he throwing the darts at you or stuff like that. Main event. If he get into that, I can understand why that's tough to like try to like get somebody off the hook if he's camping and stuff like that, because that person can almost instantly go down even with BT, because that main event can last a little bit long and he can just continue to hit. But usually Trigger's not like, he's not really good for camping. But if you have somebody like Bubba, and he's in the basement with you, and he's not leaving, he's possibly running Insidious, that is not a killer you want to try to risk it for. You just not want to risk it. Put it like this: if I'm in the basement with Trapper, if I'm in the basement with Bubba, and it's like the beginning of the match, please leave me on hook. I want y'all to go do generators. I want him to give him a 1K. And if you can't give him a 1K, at the most, give him a 2K, because he doesn't, he doesn't win or lose, but he break even, right? Okay, if you give him a 3K, he wins. If you give him a 4K, he clearly wins. So people hate doing that, and it's like earlier, I played with somebody today who just, he knew how to loop, he knew how to do his thing, he was really smart, but at the very end, he's like, you know what, I got to go back for my teammate, and then we all, so basically, the killer got a 3K instead of a 1K, because 2 of them tried to come get me. It's like, no, listen, we played well, and then at the very end, we did something that was silly. You cannot do that. And I understand that people don't like it. I understand people hate to, I get that. But like I said, at the end of the day, there's just certain killers you just don't want to do that with. And that's my whole point. Like I said, to me, I've kind of become numb to it. Like playing this game, I kind of became numb to it. Like, I don't care. Like, put it like this: I get face camped and I get, tunneled or stuff like that because I drop these killers off in chases. You cannot guard me. I don't care who you are or how many hours you have into this game. You cannot guard me. I'm really like that in chase. But let's say you eventually catch me, because eventually the killer will catch you, right? Eventually the killer will catch you when it comes to, having to use all the pallets. I'm still wasting your time, so I'm not really feeling all that bad. So if I'm being face camped or if I'm being camped at all, leave me and just go. Especially if I'm in the basement. All I'm saying is that I just feel like playing this game is just like I see streamers, they they talk about the devs or it's at the feet of the devs, all they do is let this stuff happen. And dude, I don't know what y'all think this game is, dude. Like, this game is a team game, don't get me wrong, it is a team game, but I just feel like I feel better if I'm sacrificed knowing that I ran the killer for like 4 or 5 gens. I just feel really nice knowing that I did that, and then you guys skip. And then you look at the scoreboard, it's like, yeah, and it sucks to look at the scoreboard and then you be like, damn, I only had iridescent and chase. But it's like, dude, that's good. Like, that's the point of, listen, the killer is never chasing more than one person at once. You know what I mean? Like, the killer had to be occupied while people sit on gens. And if people be like, oh yeah, but that's boring, I don't want to just sit on gens all day. Well, listen, you can't suck and chase and then get mad, bro. And I don't really make this like a rant video. I do apologize. It's just a lot to be on my mind about this game. You got people who say stuff like, I don't want to just sit on gens. Me, listen, I like to win. Now, I like being chased at the same time. I'll run obsession. I like being chased. But my goal is to do generators. So I don't understand this concept of I don't like sitting on gens. But it's like, at the same time though, when a killer come after you, you get mad when you get tunneled. You can tunnel me all day. Please tunnel me. Tunnel me all game. You can tunnel me. You can face camp me. I could care less, dude. I could care less. Because I promise you, if you tunnel me, you're not going to catch me. And if you eventually catch me, I've wasted your time. like that's really the whole point. Like, I just wish people kind of had like a lighter mindset to it. But I also just feel like people just entitled. Like, dude, like I binge watch on YouTube like videos of like survivors getting mad. They're like the most, but I just feel like at the same time though, like, listen, when you get face camped and you die, it sucks to die on your first hook. It does suck, especially if teammates just not coming to get you and stuff like that. But run, if somebody's running Kindred, that's why I run Kindred, you'll know right away if somebody's being face camped. Okay, if that person just sitting there, you'll know right away. Just stay on gens and then just go to the next match. I promise you, dude, you'll forget about it. You'll forget about the next, you'll go to the next match and you won't even think about that. Just forget, man. Because guess what? Bubba's not going nowhere. I'm letting y'all know that right now. Bubba's not going nowhere. He is going to be in this game. They're not going to get rid of camping. They're not going to get rid of slugging. They're not getting rid of none of those things. Yeah, they got certain perks that help you and certain stuff. They're not getting rid of it. Get better in chase. So hopefully the killer eventually leaves you to maybe go after somebody else. I mean, it's almost like it's a team game when it comes to survivors, but it's almost like at the end, dude, if not everybody can be saved, that's just what it is. But listen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And yeah, it's been fun. Hope you guys have a blessed day and peace.